Hello and welcome everyone back again with current video coverage, your source for Facebook news. I'm your host Anthony Cortez Haynes with my co-host
Ricardo Segura.
And we have a great show for you guys today, starting with an angry husband that sells all of his wife's belongings on eBay. Well, let me start this with, the man was cheated on. That's how you gotta say it. Like that's the first thing that has to get across. He was cheated on by his wife, so he decided to take her clothes, shoes, car, and every other one of her belongings and sell them on eBay.
First and foremost, I want to know who thinks that's wrong. If you think that's wrong, comment below, because I'm really interested, because we all hear stories about where a man cheats on a woman and she's like, I destroyed his car, I burn his clothes, I kick him out of the house, it's in my name, all that good jazz.
Go girl.
Yeah, and there's so much praise, and right now we got a woman who cheated on her husband. He was like, you know what? eBay, selling all her junk. She don't use this shirt no more. I bought this from her at Macy's. This is gone. These shoes, they gone. This purse, it's gone. He making a whole bunch of money, and to me, I ain't even mad at him, man. She broke his heart, man.
She cheated on him.
Yep, she cheated on him.
At the end of the day, she cheated on him. One thing I forgot to mention in the article, though, is he said all proceeds will go to rum and whiskey so that he can drink himself into a coma. I don't think that's a positive thing for him to do, but I do understand him being upset. I do understand him being angry, because if I would have bought my wife a car and all this other stuff, I would have took it. I would have sold it, and they said in the split that she took his car, and he was stuck with her car.
See?
Ridiculous. After she cheated, she was the wrong one in this, man.
See, she cheated. She got the benefit. She gets his car, and he's like, you know, I'm selling all her stuff. It was funny because you were like, all the proceeds, and I'm like, man, this would be really nice if it went to charity or something. You know what I mean? Like, went to charity to all the broken hearts out there. And he's like, no, I just need a lot of drinking right now. I need a lot of rum, whiskey. And there's a lot of people who would say that's a good way of getting back. You know, just drinking yourself. So, you know, I'm just so upset, man. She broke my heart. I gotta drink all this rum, all this whiskey just to get her thought out of my head. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, she cheated. I think cheating is probably one of the worst things you could do to your significant other.
Worst thing.
It's infuriating to me. So the fact that he had the wherewithal to say, you know what? I'm not going to spread any rumors. I'm not going to spread lies. I'm not going to walk around like, man, this girl's a hoe. I ain't going to do that. You know, I'm going to sell all her stuff. Because like I said, there are other occasions where we hear a woman will sell a man's stuff, burn it, destroy it, and everyone's empowerment. You go, girl. So I'm like, hey, do you think this is wrong? What would you do in this situation if you were cheated on and you really want to get back a significant other? What would you do? Would you destroy it? Would you sell it?
Man, I'm saying this. If I was cheated on, I would be terribly upset.
Very.
All the proceeds would go to something extremely destructive that wasn't self-harming, though.
Okay.
Like, I would be like, you know what? I'm going to build a statue of myself and put it on my front lawn. I don't know what I would take the money on. I would buy a really nice car. If you're selling a car, it was a smart car roadster. If anyone is familiar with the car, it's a smart car.
Okay.
So I would sell that. I would sell all the clothes individually, you know what I mean? Get the best bang for my buck.
Absolutely.
Try to take all that money and do something very productive. I said destructive earlier, and I was like, yeah, it's gonna be evil and
just destroy it all.
I'm gonna get back at her.
Okay.
But I'm like, no. This time it has to be productive. It has to be something good that's gonna benefit me in my future endeavors.
I think what I would do is I would take all the money and I would use it to pay and rent a billboard on the busy interstate and just write Catherine is a whore with her picture on it. Everyone knows, like, and I'm trying to find the most flattering photo of her as possible. Not even like a really bad shot that girls get really mad about when you tag them on Facebook. We're gonna like delete that, Karen. No, I'm talking about like I'd put up a really nice photo of her just smiling, just very elegantly, and it just Catherine is a whore. That's it. And even if it doesn't pay for the whole billboard, I know that at least half the budget was her stuff, and I'd be really happy with myself. I think that takes the higher road. I think that's the higher road.
I think that's the higher road, but I feel like I'd buy myself a car.
He's like, I get to drive this every day, and I'm like, I get total satisfaction from her, and then make sure it's a route that she takes to work or something every day. She gotta look like,
every day she's like,
oh,
I'm not a whore.
I'm not a whore. And everyone, she goes to the gas station, they're like, I think that's Catherine.
Is that Catherine?
Is that Catherine?
Hold on.
Are you the whore?
Are you Catherine?
You are the whore. Okay. And then I would leave her phone number so people could just call her up and be like, Catherine, that's wrong.
The best part is when she'll walk into a gas station, like you said, and people are like, and they call like, I have Catherine here. The whore is here.
I have the whore.
Snapchat videos like, hey,
That's
hey,
it.
I'm here with Catherine the whore.
What's up? Because that's what it is. I mean, like, there have been worse things. We've seen people destroy cars. We've seen people spray paint cars and say he's a cheater and disrupt and destroy a house. But I think a billboard is nice. I think the world should know who Catherine is. And deep down inside, she's a whore.
But there's one last thing I want to say. What if she leverages that into a successful porn career?
To a point. Oh, with that? Okay.
She could be a local celebrity.
She could be an escort at that point. She could be like, you know what? Yeah, I am a whore. And she's accepted her fate. Catherine, if you want to accept your fate and be the whore that you were always destined to be, then I'm glad you found your place. Just know that I'm just as happy knowing that the world knows what you really are. So she could spin it. She could. And maybe the car is the better because you can drive it to work every day and things like that. But I just get the sick satisfaction of being able to drive by that billboard and just smile like, yeah, Catherine, yeah, you're a whore.
You know, I'll say we can agree on this. We get a car. We decal it with Catherine as a whore.
Okay, all right. There's the mutual.
That's the mutual deal right there. KTW, Catherine's a whore.